Hello. So, don't know why my voice sounds croaky. I think maybe because I've been trying to do this video and it's been like, burp, burp. No. So we're going to try again. Take 14. Announcements. Well, not announcements. But before I delve into the video, yes, I have just washed my hair. My hair is kind of wavy, kinky, whatever you want to call it. So it's all just naturally drying out. So once again, I've just washed my hair. Seems to be a theme pattern going on when I do videos. Also, I haven't got no tripod, so I'm having to hold this. Yes. So this is why you can see my arm like this, like. Yeah, of course, just as I decided to start making videos again, my tripod breaks. So it's out of service at the moment, and I'm having to hold it, which is a bit of a... what's the word? It's a bit difficult, so if it's shaky, I do apologise in advance. So, and also the schedule of this show is different from the US. So I think we're a week behind. I'm following the UK schedule when it's on MTV in the UK, of course, because I'm British, so I'm following that time, not the US time. So if it seems like, oh, how come yours is so late? It's because I'm following UK time. So on to the review. This show was about being catfish. They was being catfish, literally being catfish. They get an email from on behalf of somebody, the cousins from a cousin, saying that basically my cousin is being catfished. Blah blah blah. You know the usual spiel. Explains the situation. So Max and Eve is like, oh, okay, family intervention. It seems. So they go and see Carmen. She explains about Antoine, the person, her cousin, that is being catfished. She's like, I'm concerned about him. It's been like 3 years. He's never seen his face. No profile pictures. No, doesn't know his surname. Nothing. All he has is a voice. And Max and Eve was just like, what the hell? And she's like, she found it because her cousin Antoine is like in his own bubble. He doesn't do social networks or whatever, but he managed to find a chat line, mind you. So yeah, he can't be that like so antisocial online. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Then she explained what this chat line. I don't think they mentioned what name it was. It just kept saying chat line, so I'm just going to say chat line. How it works is that you hear the profiles, their voices. If you like what you hear, you leave your message, your voice message, and then you correspond that way. And then there was a clue given that, oh yeah, I like to do it as well. I like to change my voice though, and kind of make it sound like I'm more of a woman because I've got such a deep voice. So, yeah. Then we go on to the next thing, and obviously talking to Antoine himself. Neve is like, oh, you look so amazing. No, he doesn't. Don't lie. He doesn't. I'm not going to be like digging into him, but all I have to say is that I don't think the wig that he was wearing was a no-no. The grey contact lenses was a no-no. Yeah, I wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling the look. He was just like, yeah, it's Brazilian hair. You just stick it onto your scalp and you're good to go. Yeah, he was saying that he's unemployed. He wants this man to be fair. you know, I want them to be toned and whatever because I don't want no fat person. Granted, this guy was big himself. Well, not like big, but he was big himself. He wasn't toned or like muscular or anything, but he was like, well, there better be blah, 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 blah. And it's like, okay, all right then. And it was just like it was just the fact that you could only contact him certain times, and three whole years. So, my thing's falling off. Looks like a little dirty girl just stripping off. Is that three? See, I can't even get my words out. 3 years, no face, no surname, no address. He said that, well, every time we want to meet up, he has excuses. He's busy. Nobody's that busy. Nobody, not even the president of the United States is that busy to not see, you know. No, so there's no reason. And then, so obviously Max and Neve does the usual thing, but the only difference is that they literally had nothing but the number to go on. So they did a little research. Come to find that there was a guy who was in prison. I don't know, he's in prison. His mugshot was, yeah, it was straight at something out of Crime Watch. Yeah, it was it was just creepy. And then also, so they was just like, are we going to present the news to him? What are we going to do? So they go and tell him, now we've got, you know, maybe possible addresses where he could be at. So they go to these 3 addresses. Mind you, they're like really in like bad part of town. Neve with his little self, bless him, he's just like, yeah, I'm just gonna knock on the door, I'm just gonna approach these people. And like the first one was just like, no, don't live, no, he's not sorry, no, he didn't even say sorry, he just went no. And that would have been me, because I don't like, if I don't know you, don't be knocking on my door, just don't. So it's just like, and they even went inside to see if he lived there. There was nothing. The second one, it was a woman. She's like, no, I don't know anybody. My dad has a surname Thomas, or something, a relative or something. It was like, yeah, Thomas, but no one with that name. So I can't do the accents. I'm way too. I was gonna say way too British, but yeah, but it was just like, it was just. And the places were just like, no trespassing, like these barbed wire fences. It was just like, oh, I was just like, I hope they've got insurance, because Neve was just jumping in there like there was no tomorrow. Like, I was worried for him, I was. And then the third one was like the guy that it was like evicted, so it was like mail, like, please get up the property, I think. And he was like going through his mail. And he says, oh, he might be still in there. So obviously there was no luck. And then come to find out, when they leave the place now, Carmen now, because Carmen is with Antoine, giving to her support, because she wants to be there for his support, for moral support. And then all of a sudden she just comes out, and I can't do it because I'm holding the camera. She just comes out and says, well, you're not going to find Tony. You're not going to find him because I'm Tony. I'm Tony. And like everyone's just like, and then Antoine was like, hell no, hell no, hell no. I was just like, what is this mess? I thought, just what is it? And then what made it worse is that it was like over something so stupid, petty, pathetic. Even Max and Eve was just like, what is this? And she was just like, well, he called me the fat Kelly Price, the hungry Kelly Price. And it was just like, what the hell? Like, in front of everybody. So do you know what? I went online and I saw his number on the chat line and I thought, well, I'm going to get him back for this. So yeah, she was dedicated to the cause for 3 years, mind you. 3 years she done this just to get back at him. She's just like, yeah, catfish. You been catfish. I'm the best at catfish. She was like, bigging up her chest, like, you know, like, yeah, 1-0. Yeah, it was a mess. It was an absolute mess. She was just bragging about how she catfishes a whole load of people, how this is nothing to her, she's the queen of it. And it was just a whole bunch of mess. And he, even Antoine was just like, so you're going to hold on to that? I'm your cousin, your blood, and you're holding on to this. You couldn't just talk to me. You couldn't just have it out with me. You done this. What kind of sick, twisted mother is this? So yeah, it's just absolute madness. And then the next day, she explains that when Max and Eve goes to see her, she's just like, yeah, well, I done it because I wanted to get my revenge back. I was just thinking to myself, has she been watching Revenge? Like, it's like some long ass skill, like planning out everything. I was like, is she? I think she's been watching way too much of Revenge, way too much, and took it into real life. And basically, oh, my top keeps falling off. I'm like a little hussy. I'm not a hussy, I tell you. I'm not. I promise you. So yeah, she was just like, she was just proud of the whole thing. She was just proud. She wanted her 5 minutes of fame, she said. She got it. She catfished you. Neve was getting upset and heated for the first time I've seen him. Like, he was just like, so you used us. You used us. You used us. And it was just a mess. It was really a mess. And then even the producer had to pull Neve aside and say, look, you know, it's not worth losing this show reputation, losing the show over this and jeopardising everything that you've worked for. So he called down, went back to her, said, I'm sorry, let's talk it out. Let's hash it out. Carmen was just like, I want to be on TV. Max was just over it. He was like, so basically, you just wanted to be on TV. That was it. It was just a complete mess. And the way she was just so proud of all of it, just over it. And I was over it. I was over it. Then the update after 1 month, Antoine was still looking the same. When I mean the same, I mean as in the hair. Well, the hair was a bit different, I think. Still was doing the contact lenses, the grey ones, I think. And that's my phone. And yeah, it was just a mess. So yeah, he was just like, I'm staying off of the chat lines, blah blah blah. I'm doing me, you know, I'm seeing people. Carmen was just like, well, you're interrupting me in my workout. And I was like, all right, love, should we just be happy that you're on the damn show and that they're bothering to contact you? And she was just like, yeah, well, I'm working out, you know, I'm trying less and less to be a catfish. And that was it, really. It was just a whole foolery catfish on catfish. And that is my review. Let me know what you feel. Did you watch the show? What you thought? Did you think? What the? Peace.